you sing with me now?
I bring love into the world.
Again. Won't you sing with me now?
I bring love into the world.
I bring love into the world.
I bring love into the world.
'Cause I bring love into the world.
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 I bring love into
Here we
the
go, all
world.
together now. Won't you sing with me now? I love
Bring
it.
love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now?
Bring love into the world.
I birth 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 love into the world.
All together now. Won't you sing with me now?
Birth love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now? All right, now let's keep those hands going and bring it over to Thomas Anderson. Let's see what he's got on the piano.
Woo!
Keep it going. I sing love into the world.
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 Won't you sing with me now?
Sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me? Let's take it up.
Sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world. Sorry, I got mixed up on our modulation. I sing love into the world.
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 One more time. I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing
Here we go,
love
all
into
together
the
now.
world.
Won't you sing with me now?
Sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now? Now here's the part where we can keep that going and we can add that other part. Let the whole world sing along. 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 Let the whole world sing along.
Won't you sing with me now?
Yeah, you can do either part. Let the whole world sing along. 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 Let the whole world sing. Won't you sing with me now? Won't you sing with me now? All right, now one time, just the voices. Won't you sing with me now? One more time, that sounded so nice. Last time. Won't Won't you sing with me now? Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen. So Mr. Thomas Anderson on piano, thank you for being here today, and Mr. Kelby McNair on vocals and drums, and of course, the VTC Community Choir in the seats, right? Oh, what a lovely way to start Celebrate Sunday. I am loving that tune. It's such a good one for us. Oh, Ashley, I missed a slide there. All right, so welcome to Celebrate Sunday here at the Victoria Truth Center. My name is Rev.Lesia, for those of you who don't know me. And so whether you were tuning in person or online, before I go any further, I want to find out, is there anyone who's here for the first time today on a Sunday? Yeah, great. Okay, so we have three people. We have Shayna, we have Alex in the back, who is brother of Thomas. So let's let these folks know how delighted we are that they're here. We love you. We appreciate you. We're so glad you're here. Let's give them a hand. So here we are at the Victoria Truth Center on another sunny, sunshiny Celebrate Sunday. And what a joy it is to be in community together with so many people. It looked like maybe we were going to have a smaller crowd, but then like half of you showed up all at once kind of thing, like a bus unloaded. So I want to start off by saying Happy Father's Day, because it is Father's Day today. And today we are honoring the fathering energy in all of us. And so let us remember that as we come together, every single time we gather, that we're basically doing one thing and one thing only. And so whether we call it remembering the love we are, the energy we are, God that we are, the quantum field that we are, creativity that we are, the fathering, mothering energy that we are, we come together to remember that whatever it is we call it, that is the only thing that is going on. So call it what you will, but more importantly, remember that this is who and what you are. And because there's only this one thing going on, each and every one of us is that. So Winnie is that. Gail is that. Nice, yep. Thomas is that. The music that we just experienced is that. The words coming out of my mouth, the technology that allows us to be in community with people who aren't in the room is that. Everyone and everything is this incredible, amazing, divine, energetic flow that expresses uniquely and originally in, through, and as gazillions of things. And so as we remember that this is who and what we are, we get to decide how much of that awesomeness we want to experience at any given moment. And that's what our philosophy here that we teach is all about. Experiencing ourselves more fully, to the fullest, to the max, every single moment of every single day. And as we amplify the truth of who and what we are individually, we do so for ourselves, our community, and our world. So how does that sound on a Celebrate Sunday here at VTC? Okay, so let's keep going. Let us remember where we are doing this celebrating of the love that we truly are, that we are on the unceded lands of the Lekwungen peoples, the Songhees and Esquimalt nations. And if we take a look at what is on the Songhees Nation's website, some of the things that they revere and steward and hold dear are land, culture, and spirit. But even those words don't necessarily mean that those things are separate from each other, because if we take a look here at this phrase, this land is inseparable from the lives, customs, art, and culture of those who have lived here since the beginning. And so if we translate that into new thought speak, we're kind of doing the same thing here, right? Because we are curating, we're stewarding, we're amplifying, we're reinvigorating and further activating that incredible, amazing love. Not relational, not feeling love, but the pure, essential love that is the very essence of everyone and everything. That's what we are stewarding and amplifying every moment of every day. And that love shows up as land, it shows up as culture, it shows up as spirit. It is all of those things, which is what we all are too. There is nothing separate. We are all one. We are all reflections of each other. So what a gift and a blessing it is to be here now, to work and breathe and play and co-create together on these lands. Haishka. All right, moving into our meditative tune. So please feel free to sing along. I know almost everyone knows this. And if you don't, it's really easy. But it's an opportunity for us to tune in, to anchor ourselves more firmly and gently at the same time in the truth of our being, to remember who we are, and to show up more fully as that.
I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens. When it returns to me, I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens. And it returns to me. I send my power over the mountains. I send my power over the sea. I send my power into the heavens, and it returns to me.
I send my love, knowing that the love I am sending is the love I am. The harmony, beauty, joy, and celebration of life and livingness, radiating and emanating out into the world, enveloping everyone and everything in its beautiful, graceful embrace. And so as I feel this love, as I feel the love that I am, alive and awake and aware in every single fiber of my being, I know that that same love is alive, awake, and aware in each and every individual present, whether in person, online, right here, right now, or else time. And so I am so grateful to know that no matter what, as we open up to the love that we truly are, there is no need to send anything anywhere because we just radiate it ourselves. And so as we open up and surrender to the beingness, the inherent absoluteness of our truth, what a gift and a blessing it is to be here now, together in community, expressing as the love we truly are. So I release, I let go, knowing that today's Celebrate Sunday is pure love expressing through every single thought, word, turn of phrase, every single melody, and every single aspect of today. I release, I let go, I trust, and I know, as together we affirm, and so it is.
I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I'll send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens. It returns to me. It returns to me. And it returns to me.
Thank you. Let's just take a breath to transition from that, keeping that magic and that energy, that vibration alive for just a few moments more. And now, if you would like to show your appreciation for the band, please do. Oh, that felt really lovely from up here. I don't know about you guys. Oh, what a lovely way to move. Okay, so here we are moving into another aspect of our time together today. This is our theme for the month, emotion. And the affirmation to go with, which is, I welcome all emotions as invitations to deepen my awareness and to more authentically express the love I truly am. So we have a big group here today for Father's Day, so I'm going to invite everyone to stand on up. Let this affirmation land where it is. Let it stir what it's stirring up. And just take a moment and open up to what this is, how this is informing you, how this is informing emotions in your life right here, right now, in this moment. And so let's make sure that we're firmly planted on the ground, our hearts are open as we take a deep breath and declare this together. I welcome all emotions as invitations to deepen my awareness and to more authentically express the love I truly am. Thank you, everyone. Go ahead and sit down. Such a declaration in this space. So good to hear. So now there's an opportunity for one or two, maybe three people to offer a brief share about how this is informing your life or your moment right here, right now. We're halfway through the month of emotion, so any insights, any happenings, any shifts that anyone would like to share? Reverend Joanna, thank you.
I don't usually speak, but I thought because of what is happening in the news this week, I've been praying more and knowing that we have such enormous power as spiritual beings, that we have the power through our prayer to shift the energy to love in our neighbors to the south. Mm-hmm. And so I think it's important that instead of feeding off the media's negativity, that we feed off our spiritual essence and remember to pray. And I remember Reverend Carey always saying the news was the basis for her prayer list. Mm-hmm. And truly, let's just pray, mm-hmm. because we have the power and let us use it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yes, a little bit of Ernest Holmes in there. There's a power greater than you are, and you can use it. And my teacher, Dr. James, would say, because you are it. Yeah. Thank you, Reverend Joanna. What we focus on expands, so let's focus on love. Thank you. Winnie.
Sure. Hi. I love music, and when I walked in today, the music was playing, and actually it was Kelby at the mic singing, and sing that incredible opening song for us. And it was so delightful to walk in to that. And then to be introduced to Thomas, have I got the right name? Playing the beautiful piano. And what I loved about Thomas was that he was singing with us. And I'm really grateful to you for that. I could hear you, or not. I could hear everybody. But lips were moving, and I believe everyone was singing. And it's so joyful for me to hear and express music. So I'm feeling the love here today, and I'm so happy I'm here.
Thank you. What a beautiful share. Is there one more, or do we feel complete? All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you for those lovely shares. So we're going to move on to some more music. So, Kelby, what is it that you chose for us today?
Well, through a careful discussion, it's an interesting thing. Father's Day. I'm pleased to say this is my 11th Father's Day as a father. And I can't say they get better, but they're all wonderful. And so we were looking for a song that would celebrate fathers. And there's a lot of songs out there about fathers, sometimes about, hard lessons learned, or like man-to-man things, or time and lessons. But there's this one song that I particularly love that was written by the great jazz pianist Horace Silver. Horace grew up in Harlem and spent his whole life in Harlem playing music, but his dad was from, he was not from Brazil. I actually forget where his dad was from at the moment, but he had all this music and culture that he brought that imbued Horace with this deep love of music from South America and from the Caribbean. And so we'd like to do an instrumental tune for you. Horace actually did write very sweet words later in life for his dad. But we're going to play it for you in an instrumental version to feature our wonderful visiting guest pianist, Thomas Anderson. This is Song for My Father, and suffice it to say that the lyrics are just about celebrating his dad. He just loved his dad, and the words that he wrote were all about how he knew his dad's music growing up, he knew his dad's love, but then when he started traveling and he actually went to those places, he understood his father so much, and he was just so grateful for that spirit in his life, that kind of rock-solid love and that exuberance. So we hope you get a little bit of this out of Song for My Father. Tempo you like? Yeah? 1, 2, 1, 3.
Oh, that was amazing. Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Thomas Anderson on piano, Kelby McNair on drums. Wow, Horace Silver, what a treat. And what a cool thing that my talk has some of the lyrics of the song in it. What a surprise. So actually, it is a treat because yesterday I was here at the Breathe Into Being event that Sheri and Jonathan Robert had, and then a group of us went to see Kelby and Dr. Tony, who's been on organ here before, and I can't remember the guitarist's name. John Lee at Pagliacci's, and wow, that was quite something. So, and then I had an adventure with my car being locked in the parkade and didn't get home till about 1 after security had to come and fish it out. And yeah, that was a long night. But anyway, it was actually kind of nice because at the very end of that whole thing, Kelby lent me $20 because they wanted cash, and they wouldn't take a debit or a credit card, and I didn't have, all my stuff was in the car, but I didn't have cash. And the guy who came, the security guard who finally came, because the first one didn't, he called and said, you know, I just came on shift and I want to apologize. The person who was dispatched before didn't end up going, and so I'm so sorry that you've had to wait for so long, but I'm on my way. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I was sitting in the car with Sheri, because she was there last night too, and we were both so tired. We could barely speak, but we're just like, he's coming, it's all good. I'm thinking, what's the lesson in this? I mean, clearly read the sign, but besides that, you know, like it'll come later on down the road. And it never occurred to me that a parkade would close at a certain time. Anyway, I see some shaking heads and some nodding heads. So those of you who are with me, thank you for being with me. But when he finally came, I was so tired. He's giving me instructions on how to get out of the parkade. I had to ask him to repeat it about 4 times because I didn't want to get trapped in there. That's how tired I was. Like, I'm going to get trapped in this parkade. And so I went. It was the easiest thing to do. And when I came out the other end, and there's this young man, I didn't ask him his name, but he's standing there. I was so happy. I was so happy to see him and the end and the entranceway. And I paid, and then I looked at him and I said, "Are you a dad?" And he looked at me and said, "What?" And I said, "Are you a dad?" And he beamed with this big smile and he said, "Yes, I am." And I said, "Well, happy Father's Day," because it was after midnight already. And then he beamed even more. It was so great. And then I made it home and I lived to tell the tale, and here I am. Anyway, so my dad was a tough man to grow up with. And now that I am in New Thought, immersed in these teachings, and know that I have made choices all along the way of my lifetime and existence in this form, then I chose my dad. And my dad chose me, and we chose our entire family experience, that kind of thing. But my dad, it was tough being his daughter. And I still remember every now and then what it was like to stand up and do the eulogy at his funeral over 10 years ago. And not knowing what was going to come out of my mouth because we had this tenuous relationship, but I didn't want to kind of air dirty laundry, you know, in front of everyone. And so the thing that came out was being my father's daughter was not easy. And over the course of my consciousness studies, what ended up happening was I basically learned that love is all there is. Each and every one of us is love. And in this experience that we're having from moment to moment to moment, we're doing the best that we can. Now, we can always do better, but every single moment we are doing the best that we can with whatever it is that we are equipped with in the moment, with whatever level of consciousness it is that we're embracing. Now, we can always embrace a greater level of consciousness, but every moment we're doing the best that we can. So along the way of my consciousness studies, I realized that I forgave my dad, which was such a cool realization to make. And now, even though he's not around anymore, my dad and I have the best relationship that we've ever had. And so much of it is because I went through these consciousness studies, through foundational, practitioner, ministerial, advanced consciousness studies, and just kept learning about personal responsibility, of opening up to this incredible, amazing awesomeness that I am, that is the essence of everyone and everything. And because it's the only thing going on, then, oh my gosh, that's what my dad is too, right? And we chose each other. We were reflections of each other. People still say, oh my gosh, you're so your father's daughter. You look like him, you talk like him, you move like him. And now that's a compliment. You know, a few years ago, not so much. Anyway, so back to the Song for My Father by Horace Silver. This is one of my favorite Horace Silver tunes. So thank you, gentlemen, for playing it here today. And so these are the lyrics. This little song for my father does things that no other can do. As I sing it to you, it has a rhythm and a rhyme that will fasten his memory in time as his beauty shines through. And that's where I want to pause. Because to me, when I was looking at these lyrics, which I only discovered, I think, in the last couple of years, I've heard it way more as an instrumental, I was looking at this song, and now after hearing what Kelby offered about, you know, why the song was written and what it means, then to me, this was an opportunity to really tune into that we always have a perspective. We always have a viewpoint. We always have, you know, some kind of lens that we're receiving and creating our life experience through. And every single moment is a brand new opportunity to shift that perspective. And so where for me, for the longest time, for most of my life, I had a certain relationship with my dad that was really founded in fear and anxiety and pain and overwhelm and anger. That perspective started to shift very gradually through my consciousness studies and through constant practice of remembering and rediscovering who and what I am, and as a result, who and what he is too. And so to me, his beauty shines through is about experiencing the God, love, spirit, energy, whatever you want to call it, of anyone in our life, including those who were our fathers, those who have offered us fathering energy in any kind of form, you know, teachers, friends, community members, people we don't know necessarily but who inspire us, that all of that is always there, and we recognize it because it already exists in us too. So if it's something that exists in us, it's going to be reflected back to us. And if we open up to take a look at it, even if it's covered up in something else that doesn't feel as wonderful as the love and kindness and compassion that we would prefer sometimes, that it's still there. And what we get to do is we get to look past whatever it is that is happening, whatever it is that we're experiencing, and trust and know that underneath it is pure, essential love. For through my mind and soul, my heart will always hold a special place for him. It's true. We bow our heads and we pray every Father's Day. And let's review all that he means to you. Our mother's love is real nice, but old dad sacrificed for us too. Let us give him his due. And so to me, those last few stanzas talk about the capacity for growth, including self-love. How many people here are parents or have had some kind of parenting relationship with someone in their life? Okay? And for those of us who didn't necessarily grow up with a super loving, whole, focused family, you know, where we had to maybe go through some trials and tribulations and challenges to rediscover our resilience and our strength. Anyone like that in the room here? Yeah? Okay. And so this is what this is about. You know, old dad sacrificed for us too. Sure, old dad sacrificed, but he did it from the viewpoint and from the point where he was in consciousness, the best that he knew how. His best thinking, his best choices, his best actions, doing what he thought was for the best of his family. And now I see that for my dad. Back then, not so much. And so that's for us to change our perspective and to know that no matter how someone is showing up in life, that we get to experience them the way we want to experience them. Okay? No one's doing things to us. Life isn't being thrown at us. It's not happening to us. Life is happening for us and through us. And when we focus on love, like Reverend Joanna was saying, when we focus on acceptance, when we focus on compassion and forgiveness, then we can sometimes see through the other stuff that appears differently that allows us to have a more authentic connection with someone. In fact, yesterday at the Breathe Into Being event, there was someone who shared afterwards that there was research that was done on coherence where joy, happiness, celebration, love, peace, a lot of different feelings were measured. And people thought that joy or love or peace maybe would vibrate at the highest, that sort of the amount of coherence or the amount of, 4 hours of sleep, what are the words that I want? The amount that the heart, sort of like experienced and expanded, that it would be the greatest with those things. But where it expanded the most, 40 times higher than even love or joy or peace, was when people were being authentic, when they were showing up as they truly feel, as they truly are in the moment. Not trying to hide, not trying to make excuses for or rationalize or be something that they're not trying to spiritual bypass, right? But showing up authentically, feeling authentically, moving energy, emotion authentically. This is when it was the highest, when the heart was the most expanded. So moving through the rest of the lyrics, we're very proud to be in his biography. We sing this song for him, and you, and you, and you. And so this, to me, talks about how we're all shaped by our past, but just because things were a certain way at one point, or maybe for a lot of our life, doesn't mean they have to be that way going forward. Which brings us back to choice and personal responsibility. Really, one of the 3 main tenets of New Thought philosophy. That we are always at choice to express more fully as the love we are, or to focus on all of the other stuff that is in the world that maybe isn't so nice feeling, right? What we focus on expands. And so the more we focus on love and joy and peace, the more we focus on accepting ourselves and each other as we are, knowing that no matter how we're showing up, at the very essence of it, there is pure essential love. That's what the work is. That's what's important. And so this song, to me, is just such a beautiful tribute to not just this man who wrote this song for his father, but for us remembering who we are, for us showing up in support and in guidance and in love. You want to throw in tradition, playfulness, goofiness, all of the different things that I think of when I think of fathers. And there are 2 fathers in this room that I know, one quite well and one I'm getting to know, who to me are shining examples of beautiful, beautiful, essential fatherhood expressing. And that is my husband, Glenn, and the way that he shows up and has shown up for Milana's entire life. The dad that I wanted but didn't have, the grandfather she got, the dad I didn't have, but I see that in Glenn again and again and again. Milana's turning 21 next month, which kind of blows my mind. But one of the most amazing things about Glenn is his playfulness and curiosity and wonder. And so for Milana to be able to receive that, to enjoy that with him, I mean, how many people here have dads or have seen dads where they like throw kids up in the air, right? Like they're just like tossing them like little footballs. The kids are like screaming with so much delight and whatever. I have so many memories like that of Milana, of Glenn just tossing her up in the air and just her free as a little bird enjoying herself, right? Not even having to know that she's going to be caught by her dad. Just like, this is life, free and easy. I don't even have to know that he's going to do it, right? And then there's Kelby. Kelby, when he comes here with his daughter, Juna, and the attention that he gives her, the connection that they have, when he braids her hair, when he gives her little massages, when they're talking together, when they're drawing together, it is so beautiful to watch. So thank you for bringing that energy and that consciousness into our community, both of you. Now, I know that there are others here as well. I just don't know you as well to be able to share your stories and anecdotes and how it is that you love and admire and nurture and inspire your children and those who are in your life and near and dear to you. So what I want to end with, because my talk title is Song for My Father, Arrangement for Myself, that even if we didn't have the dad that we would have preferred, that right here, right now, in this now moment, we can change our relationship with our dad. We can change our relationship with the fathering energy that has been in our life, or even the energy that we have expressed to others. Because every single moment is a brand spanking new moment to remember who we are, to become more of who we are, and to really just surrender to being who and what we truly are, which here at VTC we like to say is love. So I'm going to offer you the quote that we had in meditation. I am the spark of sacred play, divine laughter, and love in motion. I lead through joy, I guide through giggles, and I teach through play. And then on top of that, I'm going to read When the Violin by Hafiz, rendered by Daniel Ladinsky, which is a poem that I put in my book because which is dedicated to my dad. My dad was a violin player, and when I saw this poem, it just cracked my heart wide open. When the Violin. When the violin can forgive the past, it starts singing. When the violin can stop worrying about the future, you will become such a drunk, laughing nuisance, the sun will then lean down and start combing you into its hair. When the violin can forgive every wound caused by others, your soul will start singing. Thank you, and so it is. All right. So I'm going to invite everyone to get into small groups of 3 or 4 for some conscious conversation, and I will ding the meditation bowl when it's time to come back. All right, come on back, everyone. So the blessing box is going to start coming around, and what I'd like to invite everyone to do is when you take your blessing, close the box so that when you pass it to the next person, they can see the message, you are beautiful, okay? Because it tends to go around open, and someone said, hey, not everybody gets to hear the message, you are beautiful. Right now, we're going to move into our generosity affirmation, which is really all about giving. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and ask you for your money. What I'm going to invite everyone to do here is to give where you feel inspired. And if it happens to be here today, great! There's a bunch of ways that you can do it. But if there is someone else in your life, an organization, a person that inspires you to feel more of the love that you truly are, please give to them, okay? Whomever you are giving to, however you are sharing your generosity of spirit, let us put our hands on our hearts and declare this generosity affirmation together. In gratitude I give, in gratitude I receive. By embracing generosity with enthusiasm and delight, I celebrate the infinite possibilities of living life lovingly, and so it is. And so I invite us all to just close our eyes or lower our gaze for a few more moments, remaining steeped in this gratitude and appreciation that is appreciating, knowing that the generosity of spirit that is being shared in whatever way, right here, right now, and always, is an expression of love radiating out into the world. And so as we anchor ourselves in the knowing, in the certainty that love is our true nature, then we get to share that love more fully. So for all of the generosity that is being offered, for all of the love that is being shared, I release my word as law, knowing that every single bit of it goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. So in gratitude and appreciation, I release, I let go, I trust, and I know, and together we affirm. And so it is.
Tomorrow, today I declare freedom from yesterday, mistakes of the past. Today all things are made brand new. Don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? I can change my reality by changing my mind. Perfect peace, joy, and happiness is yours and it's mine. I am love, and so are you.
miss your neighbor for the week. Or until the healing circle if you're staying. Thank you for everyone tuning in online. All right, come on back. We're going to keep singing. I'm cloaked in the Spirit. Here we go. I am cloaked in the Spirit. I am fed by the divine. I am one with all that is. My soul is free from time. I am blessed, and so are you. Don't it feel good to know that all is well? All is well. All is well. And unfolding as it Thank you. Kelby McNair on the drums and vocals, Thomas Anderson on piano, the VTC Community Choir in the seats. We love you. We appreciate you. We're so glad you're here, and we will see you next week or for the Healing Circle in a few minutes. Thank you.